Morning, everybody. So we will be doing lesson 12, exercise number 11. This one, the translation can be a little bit tough because even you look at the Pali verse, okay, Chitte Karunaya, Pahata Wakasa. So if you look, this word is basically is a compound. Compound. Can you see the word pa there, a prefix, and then hata? So the word here is, if you see a long A, so the long A, which means that this A and this A, when you break, it become a short A lah. So this is awakasa. Awakasa, sometimes you appear, the awa can appear as O lah, okasa lah. Okasa. So that means the word pahata. That means the word is pahata is destroy or ended, ending or ended. So that means this is the word okasa in this particular case. If you look into the dictionary, it will definitely give you something like it got more than one meaning lah, more than one meaning. So it will give you more than one meaning. So what you need to do is you have to find out which is the suitable meaning. You see the word, it is a avakasa, which means chance or opportunity. Literally, it means this, but technically, these are the two. These are the two. It means opportunity or the chance. So, bearing that this one, that means, so if you take the word pahata, that means pahata means the opportunity was destroyed because we take this as past. This is a past participle. The chance or the opportunity was destroyed. Okay, destroyed. So now, then you look at this. This cannot be this because this cannot be object because chitte is a neuter noun. Neuter noun. So the plural is chittani. So in this case, it has to be a locative in the mind. So and then the word mahakaruna. So now you know mahakaruna is a great compassion. So the only thing, because of it's a feminine noun, it ends with a long a, ya. So we have to figure out what kind of preposition here lah. So in this case, you will say so we put destroy once, that means refer to somebody's chance. Okay. Or it can literally means that someone lost the opportunity. Someone lost the opportunity. So a lost opportunity also can mean losing the chance. So you take from one to another. At the end of the day, because we take this is a subject, because you can see this is a subject. So that means losing the chance. So I redo losing the chance rather than destroying the chance. Losing the chance. In this case, I think this should be instrumental. Losing the chance with a great compassion. So then this I will put it at the end of the sentences. Like this both is extension. Losing the chance in the mind. That means perhaps that you got an opportunity to do compassion and you just screw it up. You screw it up lah. So it means something like that lah. Right? So this is the line. So this is one way of putting it. Of course, you can look into the translation given. The translation given, you see that this is a translation. Okay. Being not given a place with a great compassion in the mind, he has gone far. So this is what has been translated. And then from here, what we look at the details of the sentences. So we can come up with this. But how to map this is another issue. So we look at the second line. So you can see that the word is durang. Durang is basically supposed to be an adjective. Far. In English, far is an adjective, but here is an object because n is an. So this is a perfect tense. Perfect tense, it comes from the word gam. So gam, duplicate twice. Duplicate twice. Gam duplicate twice. That means you have two, one is gum and gum. Because perfect tense always do a duplication. In your seven conjugation, you got only seven conjugation. In Sanskrit, you got 10 conjugation. One of the conjugation is using the technique of duplication. So this one basically is not classified, but it is classified in Sanskrit. So it becomes gam. So the gam, what happened is this, the front one, the G, the G will change to J. And then the M is dropped. The M is dropped. Then you retain the rest. So that's why you see the word jagam. Jagam. And then after that, when you put the A, you put the A, after you put the A, this is strengthened. This rules is very complicated. You just have to remember. You follow the book. You see here, this is the root. See, this is the root. And then the base become jagam. Forget about the U because the U indicate is a special base. So it becomes jagam. Then after A is added. A is added. So this is how you look at it. All right. Here, so what here is you see here, first, we always look at, okay, it appears that this is Watu Tanha. That means it looks like this is in a nominative case. A crave. That means this is what in short, this is a craving field. Craving field. Craving field. Craving field. Okay, craving field. So how are you going to translate? You can see the word here, indeed. Indeed. So you can say indeed, craving field. Okay, craving field or craving for the field is sort of literally it means a sphere where the craving will come out a sphere. So in this case, we will just like craving for a field or a craving field, just like a craving field, whichever. But there is a hidden meaning of it. Then you look at this word. The word is a atanopada, perfect tense. The name is, so we use gone. You can use went. You can use the word. If you want to translate, he went. No problem. He went. Or he has gone. Also no problem, because this is up to you to translate. He went far. Indeed. So that means this line we will translate something like that. Just like someone craving for a field, craving for means you're looking for a field. He went far. So the word indeed you can put at the end of it. So this two line is like that. But I also not too sure but how does this come to be being not given a place. I mean, if you are not given a job in the office, you resign lah. You're not given a job in the office, you resign lah. But in here, they've not been given a place. With a great compassion in the mind, he has gone far away. From this line also, I don't understand the message. I don't even understand. So sometimes Pali is a bit difficult to really figure out unless you read through a few lines, and then maybe it will be a lot easier. So we take this as a difficult. This line is a difficult, but the only best things that you can do is you translate up to this way only lah. That means you can see losing the chance with great compassion in the mind. Losing the chance with a great compassion. Just like a craving field, he has gone far away. I think this makes more sense than this lah. But this one I don't know how it was derived. But the way I look at it looks more sensible in this way lah. I cannot say I'm right. I cannot say they are wrong because I look. What this one come from where? Sinhalese kata. So this, and then it's classified under here. Wamso. So this is, I think probably you cannot find in somewhere else. But anyway, never mind.
Yeah,
Eh,
Alfred. Actually, what does that mean? This Sihala Ganta. I mean, is from what source is this?
this is the source from Sri Lanka.
Oh,
Gata, that means that it is a Sri Lanka source.
from a temple.
From the Sri Lanka lah, that means by the monk lah.
Oh,
From the that means Sri Lanka, that means from their Sri Lanka lineage, they compile this lah.
oh.
They compile this, the source we cannot find in anywhere lah. So that is how he looks at it lah. But anyway, it's too difficult. Okay, we will do number 12. And if you look at this, this is also as complicated as the top one. Because it's from the same source. From the same source. I try to find, I cannot find. Probably it's written in Sinhalese Pali. Sinhalese, there's the Sinhalese, they got their own writing. But when they read the Sinhalese, it sounds like Pali one. The Sinhalese
Oh.
Pali. Like Thai, they read the Thai word also, it sounds like a Pali one. Burmese is also the same. So what we are using is Romanized Pali. This is our script, Romanized Pali, because we only can recognize Romanized Pali. All right, number
So,
12.
Brother Alfred, like
Yeah.
just now you mentioned there's a hidden meaning. So, like we can't even get into this source, so you will not understand what is the hidden meaning in this verse.
I mean that I think still can understand what it says. When it says that, let's say he is losing the chance with great compassion in the mind means when there is an opportunity for you to execute your compassion, you should do it lah. You should do it
Mm.
outright. You should do. That means, let's say you see somebody need help, and then you just go and help lah. But if you don't want to help, that means you already lose the opportunity for trying to. I mean, if you don't want to do, that means you have totally no compassion lah. This is great compassion, not normal compassion. So
Oh,
so that means no normal compassion. That means normal compassion, great compassion. That means you are trying to help somebody out in trouble or what. But this one, so the simile here continue says just like craving for a few. Craving for a few. That means you are craving for a few is like looking for an opportunity. Then you go far away to search for the opportunity. So more than that, we don't know lah. More than that, we don't know. More than that, we
mm,
don't know. The Dhamma part we cannot figure out here. I also cannot figure out here.
mm. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, number 12. Okay, so Sangka Pala. Okay, this is Bujago, Visa Vegawapi. Can you remember in our MPC 2 or somewhere in your PME, this is a root is added to the end of the a root added end to the base verb. This is one of the case. So Buja plus the gum, this is the base. This is the base. So when you decline, it automatically becomes Bujago. Bujago. It means so the word Buja is, I think, is crawling. I think the word Buja is crawling. Let me check. I cannot remember. I have to reconfirm Buja. BHU. Buja. Okay. See, the word Buja. Oh, coil. The word Buja means a coil. Coil or crooked bending. So that means plus the word gum. So it indicate gum is a good jargon. That means going, moving in a manner like a coil. So that means you see, going crookedly. So the word going crookedly. So it means snake. Literally, it is going crookedly. It means snake. All right. So this is a snake. Snake. So in this case, this should be the subject. So that means, so the snake has this name, Sangkapala. Sangkapala. So so this one is an adjective to it, or is an adjective to this. You can say the snake or that snake. That the snake. Okay. Now in this case, can you see this is this one? Visa. Visa is a poison. Visa is a poison. And then this one, Vegava. Vegava, you know, anything you see a long A, normally you got VANT. It means it's also a possessive noun. It's a possessive noun. So in this case, it also should be, that means we should have to use, when we want to connect two nominative singular that are referred. So this is adjective. This is what they call a predicated adjective. So we put who. And then we also may want to have has, because this one, power and poison, this one has poison. Who has a poison? So this we should translate in this way, who has poison too. So indicate that also you can use the word P, it can be also. Also or two. So this one is not so complicated. See. So you can choose to say that has a poisonous, because this is a possessing power of poison. So that means you have poisonous power or deadly poison, whichever you want. Maybe we use deadly poison also, no problem. A poison is deadly poison. All right. So line number 2. So the line number 2, you can see this. That means this can be dative or genitive. Beda, okay. Bedana, okay. Baya, bayena. And then can you see this is the one? This one is what do you call it? GCN to this, because this is a present participle. Present. So that means the word, can you see it? Akupa. Akupa, that means it's not trembling. Not trembling. Not tremble. Plus mano means not trembling. PRP, not trembling. That means it's refer to this not trembling. So in this case, because here we already put who, I also put again so that we can understand. One. Okay. Can you see now? So in this case, can you see the word? You take two of these. That means one is sila, morality. This one beta. That means beta, and this is a compound. Yeah. This is a baya. Baya means it's a fear. So fear, that means plus this beta, fear of. This word is beat, is to break, this word is beat, the root is BHID, beat is to break. So in this case, another word of break is, in this case, when you talk about sila, you say you break the sila or you breaching the sila, because we are using this one. Okay, so that means that is how you translate one not being trembling, that means not trembling or not angry, whichever you want to put, because this word has two meaning. Not trembling or not angry. Then follow by your extension with a fear. This is a fear of breaking of morality. Can you see? Okay, so this is interconnected. That means in this case, what we do is, technically, if this is a snake, we take as he, we take as one. Then in this case, you should put he. That means it's referred to this. Okay, now the third line. The third line, after that you ask, ichang. Ichang is, this is a, ichati is a verb. Ichang is a noun. Ichang, then you see, sadeha, barawadahi, jane, and dayada. Can you see the word dayada? This is jana. It means this is dative. For the compassion, okay, for the compassion, okay, can you see, for the compassion. So here, this is an object, wishing, so I put he is subject verb, he is wishing, okay. So this word, can you see dayada is compassion, wishing for compassion. And here, in people. So in people with a burden of own body. So in people, we change wishing for compassion to. This one, you see here, that means I change instead of using in Pali, in we change to the people with the burden of the body. He is talking that means this is a burden of their own body. That means they have the snake body lah, reptilian body lah. This is not talking about our body lah. This is talking about they with the burden their own body. This line is like that, because if you look at the snake has to be crawling all around. So it's a kind of burden to them. All right. So the next line, you see here, this one, gantum, to go. Okay, this is sayang. This is verb. This is a verb. This is an object. Go. So go own. Here is go own. Can you see the what? Take pada. Can you see pada? Pada. Name is pada, footless. So here is with footless. So I have to put in by. The word by is not there. So this word is not there. A lot of things is not there. Sometimes because when we want to put in a certain formation, okay. So I have to put in this to go by own footless. All right. Go now. Then up to here. Can you see the next one? Can you see the word? The word nunang. Nunang means certainly. Certainly. Okay. So certainly, can you see certainly this word? Socha. Socha, that means grief. So this is the one we add in again. Otherwise, this one we have to add in again. Certainly he has grief, or certainly he grieve, no problem. So this is how. So you see all the red one. There are a lot of things you have to add. There is a break in. There is a break in Pali. It's like that, It's the same like Chinese. I give you an example. In Mandarin, they will say 战死. It means 战死. It means 战 is technically is war, and then 死 is die. Die or dead lah. Die or dead. So the word 战死 in Mandarin, it means when you want to translate this in English, because this is two, one is noun, one is noun, the other one also a noun, also can be verb. So in this case, we will say die during the war. So you see, even you want to translate Mandarin, you have to add in preposition. You have to add in preposition. You have to add in preposition. So Pali, it means if you remember, Pali, there's a lot missing. Sometimes the verb is missing. Sometimes the preposition. So when you try to rearrange the Pali, especially this kind of Pali, because this is, if I see correctly, this can be constructed by some of the monks during those olden days. So is there a grammatical mistake? That I cannot confirm. But when I read it, like in English, what is good grammar, what is lousy grammar, what is a broken grammar. When we read, if we feel that a certain part of the Pali looks like it's a broken Pali grammar. So when it's broken, it's not easy for you to assemble, Not easy, You need a lot of time to figure out, Or it can be...
I think, Brother Alfred, you're right. In those days, the senior monks were treated with much respect. So when they composed these Pali things, they were taken literally as a text. So the other seniors were worried that the what you call our Nikayas will be corrupted. So our teachings will be corrupted. So they called in this Buddha Gosa from South India to come and do it. So he did it in the correct formal Pali. So this is the remnant of the old, as you say, remnant of the old monks' writings. And the other thing is the Chinese, they have this habit of putting two characters to mean something else, like Tongsi, East and West means things. I think we take in that context.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chinese, if you are very good at Chinese Mandarin, so you can figure out a lot of things like in the Pali translation, because the way we use our word, it has another meaning one. Okay, we are done. I think we must understand from this point of view. Otherwise, it's a bit really difficult. That's why when you want to do a translation, you have to really go slowly. You see the grammar, you see the declension, then the meaning, and then after that, you see how to rearrange it. That is the skill. Outright, I think we have no way to read and understand automatically. No, this is really difficult. So this part is done. So we will move into the
Actually, brother, why use a simile of the snake for this?
I'm not too sure why he used the simile of the snake. I don't know. If I think if I look carefully, in the sutta, the word, the Cantonese word, guai guai xi xi. Guai guai xi xi, that means you do thing behind the back, You do thing behind the back. So do thing quite CC means doing behind the back. And then in one sutta, if I remember, so it says, the sutta says that this type of person normally will reborn as a snake or a rat, King Kong. King Kong. So I think it's talking about some kind of karma, because you see here, so that means so they are born as a snake. Now they know the vipaka, so that's why they have a fear of breaking morality. They have the fear of progress. So that means because of the karma, they are born with the body of the snake. So now they are protecting their sila. So when you protect your sila, after when you pass away, you will have a better rebirth. So the ration about this sutta is to make sure that you do good karma, because you see because they say here going footless is an issue. So it appears that going footless is an issue. Is an issue. So this is some kind of, whether it's a jataka or it's what they call, sometimes the Buddha explained using jataka, sometimes he explained briefly, sometimes he explained detailed, sometimes he used the word like pantun, like that. So sometimes like pantun. This one I don't know. In English, normally it's called process. This is some kind of process or phrase or something like that. I also don't know which is which. All right. So we are done with this. And
Thank you.
I stop this and then I start a new recording.